Get ready to experience.
Up next on U24.
U24.
All holy books stipulate it that God is the author of leadership. Thank you so much for joining me on Echoes of Expression today at Mariam High School located here in Kampala district. Today, the district leaders from the various schools that make up the city are here to have an induction. They're going to be inducted by many people, and you know what, big people in our country. So be with me as I take you to the learners that are really organized, that are well eager to see what's going to happen here at Mariam High School. Remember, this is spearheaded by the Uganda National Students Association, Mr. Chizito, coordinator, Kampala district. Okay, let's be together once more as we enjoy this wonderful expression. My name is Benon Mokwaya.
On that very note, I would like to congratulate all the leaders, all the alumni of Uganda National Students Association. For this seed, which was sowed so many years ago and which continues to flourish. What I see in Unsa is what we expected of the youth movement in this country. An organized group of young people who are orderly, who take every opportunity that they have to build themselves and build a credible leadership for this country, right from the word go. And that is why even the selection of Unsa's motto was deliberate, that we struggle for liberation. What did we want to liberate ourselves from? When the NRM government captured power in 1986, and the revolutionary, what would I call it, mood took over this whole country, the young people were not spared.
My dears, welcome to this session as we talk to him. Sir, you've talked about many things and I would wish to know, how is the ministry going to help the learners to be able to adopt democratic systems in schools?
Now, I think the essence of government promoting the establishment of students' councils in schools, which is the reason Unsa, the Uganda National Students Association, was established in 1987, was precisely to deepen participation by young people, and particularly young people in schools, in matters that affect them. Not only issues to do with welfare, but also look at the bigger issues that affect.
Thank you so much. Now, as we finalize this, any message to the school heads? Because as said earlier, we are coming to the 2026 general elections. How should this be imparted to these young ones as early as now?
If the schools did that beyond the physics and the chemistry and the biology and the math that is taught in there, but gave us a complete human being who has learned the physics, yes, who has passed well in his or her exams, but at the same time is a human being that can easily fit in society outside school, can influence the conduct of people around him, even within the home, and influence them towards a common good, towards the kind of society we want, a Uganda we want. That is the product I want to get out of our schools. And it takes a lot on the part also of the administrators to appreciate and to give space also to these young people, so that together we can see mutual respect on both sides. If we can get that kind of crop harvested from our schools, Uganda would have a very bright future, given the big percentage of young people that we have in our population.
Okay, I guess my viewer, the words are well digested from the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, Mr. Agre Chibenge.
Was saying that why we hosted the Uganda National Students Association induction for Kampala City. We welcome any opportunity for learning. So as administration, we realize that when we host, it is a great opportunity for our girls to learn, but also to improve on their skills of leadership and to build on their teamwork, working together. As the council, you realize that these are youths that are helping themselves and the other bodies that help them to nurture into very important and responsible leaders. So we want to thank you and welcome people that come in to support the school, and also we welcome the students that this is the best place that they can choose.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Madam Head Teacher. Just one moment. We cannot leave minus student saying something. Hello, dear.
Hi.
What's your name?
I'm Chanel Alicia, Form 6.
Form 6.
Yes.
Hey, you in Form 6?
Yes.
Me, I thought Form 2.
No, I'm Form 6.
Okay, just one message to the students out there on cases of leadership.
So for the leaders, I think they should treat others with respect, the very way we treat them with respect. And girls out there should stand out for themselves. Like they should be new leaders, because we need young leaders in this country.
Okay, greetings to Mommy and Daddy.
Yeah. Hi, Mom. Yeah, I love you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. A platform of expression with Benon Mokwaya.
You must have a conscious mind. It's a country that you cannot equal. It's a country that you cannot compare with others, but a country that is gifted by nature. That once one of the most outstanding British Prime Minister reached here, Churchill, he said, I have moved east, west, north. I have never come across a country that is as beautiful by nature, and that is the Pearl of Africa. That statement is not fallacy.
Okay, with me is Colonel Alan Chitanda, CMI from Uganda, People's Defense Forces. As you know that UPDF plays a very crucial role whenever we go into the general elections. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
Now, how has UPDF tried out to see that learners at a very tender stage come on board to understand what to do during the promotion of democracy right from schools?
So right away at this place, Mariam High, we were invited to come and deliver a lecture of opportunity to the younger leaders of Unsa Kampala structures. Now, in our understanding, and in my department, we do defense engagement. So defense engagement is an aspect that is born out of how do countries promote security internally. Yes. And it's from that aspect that the UPDF, Uganda People's Defense Forces, came up with a Department of Defense Engagement to continuously link up with some of the structures. For example, the student leaders, look at the university guild presidents, look at institutions of higher learning. And once we get this aspect right, we shall be breaking the barriers that normally exist, where people think that the UPDF should be the other side and the citizen should be this side. And in between there is a valley. And yet we are the same. So that is basically why we have been here today. And I'm very happy that the student leaders, the teachers, and all the people in that space have identified us as key actors and key partners in ensuring that we give the right dose to our younger generation. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's leave Kano go for other official duties. We appreciate for the time you have given us to see that we feed the nation with some good bread. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Comhendo Catherine.
Yes, Catherine. In which class are you?
I'm in senior 5, Kasubi Secondary School. I'm the head prefect of that school. What I've learned today, I have to lead by character. My character determines a lot. Yeah, it has to portray for my character so that I could lead others.
Wow, thank you so much, dear. What's your name?
I'm Mwanguzi Timothy.
Yes, Mwanguzi. As Timo, what have you learned from today's interaction?
Well, today's interaction has been very impactful to the student leaders, and I personally have learned how to be closer to the people that we are leading, and leading with democracy, and being a role model for the people that you're leading, and making people very peaceful in terms of elections and all democracy.
What's your name?
I'm Tobia Hapswa.
In which class are you?
I am in senior 5 sciences.
Sciences.
Yes.
Science. So what have you learned from today's interaction?
I've learned that everything is possible. Like, I've learned that Uganda is secure. We have good security. We have good leaders. We have people that engage in different things that are beneficial to us.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You don't need to first grow gray hair for you to be recognized as potentially important in society. I am communicating that you have a role to play. In our elections, the elections, yes, become violent because I've told you one, behavior. You get it? Two, democracy has its own weaknesses. You get it? But as we speak today, if you understand and study democracy in depth, those weaknesses can be solved.
I'm actually seated in two big men, but I think I'll start from the chief guest. Since he's the police spokesperson, I'm delighted to be with him today. Sir, we would wish to know, how has Uganda Police managed to see that students understand democracy at a very young age? And as we are looking at the 2026 general elections, how has this been imparted to them before we go any further?
Yeah, thank you, my colleague. First and foremost is that Uganda Police Force recognizes the role of students as key players in the electoral process. First and foremost is that a student at one point is a voter, because a number of them are above 18. We are co-participants. Uganda Police Force plays a vital role in elections because we are the lead agency in the protection of the election process. I took this opportunity to have an interaction with the students' leaders, but the message I was communicating is a message we have communicated all the time and across the board to the students' community. They have a role to play and they should exercise it. They are advantaged by the energy and being actively in the academic spheres. They have a role to play. We really wish that they exercise it well. And of course, I needed to give them, in our interaction here, the scope and to what extent they should understand democracy. That you see, democracy has one face. No matter what angle you look at it from, its values or core values are the same. The transparency in it, the accountability aspects in it, the inclusiveness in it. So as a student, we always need, as police officers and all other key stakeholders, to re-echo this message in their ears. And of course, it was an opportunity to interact with them, and it was really good.
Okay, lastly, how are you bridging the relationship between the learners and police? Because in our years, we used to fear you people. Coming close to you was really something that scares any student. So how has police managed to bring friendship between the learners and the body?
Police has managed to do that through an interaction, a constant interaction with the community, the public, and this time around students. And in that constant interaction, we cultivate or appreciate common values. Today I've interacted with students. Other police officers are doing the same. We have community liaison officers. Probably you may find today, I am not the only one who has spoken to community members. There are very many other officers who do that. And it is essentially through that communication that we bridge the gap, because we realize how each is important in another one's life. But I know, let me hope you know that today the police and the community are really in good interaction, and particularly the students. Yeah, every time we throw out slots for people to join us who are coming from schools, the number of people eager to join police is a good testimony that people would love the Uganda Police Force, and we shall always be welcoming them.
All right, thank you so much. Uganda is gifted by leaders who really know what they're doing, who have a heart to also raise a new generation to meet the future. Benon Mokwaya is my great name. Keep on, we are still enjoying. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Agombe Hassan Jr., CP Mulago High School.
Okay, as a students leader from Mulago High School, what have you learned from today's interaction?
What I have learned from today's interaction that democracy is a key and aspect of success in the development of Uganda through organizing free and fair elections, letting people express their ideas in schools, and many more.
How has Mr. Gombe, the head teacher at Mulago High School, managed to impart the discipline of democracy into you?
The head teacher, Mr. HM, has imparted democracy in Mulago High School through allowing fair elections.
Wow. Them well. We continue. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Michelle Among.
Michelle, in which class are you?
Senior 3.
From which class? From which school?
Progressive SS Chitintale.
Yes, Progressive SS Chitintale. What have you learned?
I learned that integrity should be among the key factors you consider as a leader, whereby you should lead by example, be action-oriented in everything that you do.
Wow. Be action-oriented in whatever that you do. What's your name?
My name is Marie.
Marie, just Marie.
Sunday Marie Gloria.
Wow, you have a good name. In which class are you?
I'm in Form 1.
Okay, in Form 1. Okay, so what have you learned from today's event?
To be confident, and no matter what, if your friends are trying to influence you and you're teaching them the right thing, you have to just continue with that.
Wow.
And take on leadership responsibilities.
House, I request you please remain in order
as
for
students under Unsa. course, the process you underwent to get to these positions, it is not easy. You invested in your time and dedicated time and resources up to this level. So thank you. And you know, this position exposes you and grooms you and trains you to be future leaders. Of course, with leadership skills, you take on leadership responsibilities at other levels. You are prepared yourself to take up what? Leadership responsibilities at where? At higher levels. And anybody can be what you wish, what you want to be. I was reading through what Unsa is, all about what Unsa is. As your mission states, it means that one of your objectives is to prepare you to be disciplined, patriotic, and self-reliant citizens.
Join me as I join Afande Mchevi to inform us more about how the Internal Security Organization is ready to impart the discipline of democracy to the students.
We have a very big plan to impart skills, leadership skills in student leaders and other leaders across the political divide. And we have been working with Unsa and other students' organizations, supporting students, so that we equip them with the right skills, telling them to love their country, to know the principles of democracy, patriotism, and maintaining peace and being cadres and the Basasu daughters of what? Peace. We don't want chaos in this country, and we shall go on supporting you as leaders of Unsa, because you are now our Basasu daughters, as the president calls it. You go out and mobilize people and preach peace. We have that program.
Okay, and in your communication, what do you think these learners should base most among the key points that you highlighted as you were addressing them on stage?
Discipline is key. Discipline is very key. For us as the counterintelligence officers and the officers of the army, discipline is very, very key. Then, of course, the love for their country. When you see what's going on in other countries and compare what we have here, you must love your country. They should be able to identify any signal that can translate into a violent situation and be able to call us, call the police, call any authority and report so that we take action very quickly. Because when you see what's going on in other countries, there's chaos and don't want that chaos here. From day one to last day, even if it's not elections, you don't want chaos. You want peace and peace and peace. Because without peace, you can't develop.
Now join me to the wonderful, smart, elegant, as you can see from Kitante. Is it secondary school?
Kitante Hill School.
Hill School. Wow, a renowned school. Kitante Hill, just there. Can you tell me, how have you managed to impart democracy to those that, to the students at Kitante Hill School? And number two, how has this function helped you? But we are starting with your name.
Right. My name is Murunji Derek. I'm the newly elected chairperson, executive committee.
Yes,
well, this has been a very productive session.
Okay.
We've learned to be resilient as leaders. We've learned to set manageable goals as leaders, cause our impact on the students, because we are newly elected and our influence really matters. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Just one lady to say hi before we leave.
Hello everyone, my name is Kabeza Mrinji Margaret Kiara. I am the Secretary for Women Affairs. Thank you so much.
So I'm with the right person. What do you say about today's interaction?
Today's interaction has been really good. It has been really impactful. We have learned so many things, so much about leadership skills, and we have had so many sessions whereby different people have come and spoken up, and we have learned so many things.
Okay, thank you so much. Just as you see, Kitante Hill School is with me today.
So they are students leaders, but still they remain students in their schools. And they have to follow the school rules and regulations. And it has been another way to set and groom the next executive of the coming regime, which will serve for 2025-2026. And what I know, basing on the number that you quoted today, we can get a clear executive. We appreciate our guests for the information they deliver to the students leaders, especially the Permanent Secretary Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development, the police spokesperson, the Uganda Police, Colonel Alan Kitanda from the same one, and the one in charge of Kampala, Metropolitan, from the ISO department, and especially our patrons. I appreciate our patrons for accepting to transport and travel with the students leaders to come. And for our head teachers, thank you so much for accepting to facilitate the students leaders to come and attend. It is not the only event for this year. In the third term, the second week of third term, we expect to have the annual general meeting where we are electing the new executive that will serve for 2024, for 2025-2026. So thank you so much, everyone. We struggle for liberation, but as a party, we for good and mankind. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, coordinator, and we really appreciate that you come and start here so that leadership will also advance them in very good.
And another thing which people should understand, I was once a student leader. Because I'm doing something I know. You know, there is no way you can send a sheikh go to church and preach the word of God. You have to get a pastor to go and preach in the church. You have to get a sheikh to go to the mosque. So if this is a mosque, I'm the sheikh. If it is a church, I'm the pastor. So I'm preaching what I understand. I served as the chairperson of the Students' Council. I served as the general secretary of this association at the district level. And I've been a coordinator. I served as a coordinator for Buvuma Highland, Mukono, Kayunga, Uyikwe, the whole of Greater Mukono. So they transferred me to Kampala purposely to make Kampala the model district. And within 6 months, I achieved it. Exactly. There is no district in Uganda that can organize events like Kampala. So we are the model district and the country's capital city. For us, our work is to deliver, and the students enjoy the service. Wow. And what I know in the future, first so far I've produced a guilty speaker of Mobus University, a guilty president of Mobus University, and the regime that I've touched, I'm expecting still to produce a member.
My name is Rose Nawire, a third-year student pursuing a bachelor's degree in business administration, and the second female guild president of Makerere University Business School. Yes.
Okay, now as the female, the second female guild president of Makerere University Business School, what is your message to the young ones today that have come to embrace, one, elections, and two, democracy?
Yeah. To the young females out there, I want to let them know that they have a say in the politics of this country. They have the right to ask for accountability, and such programs have helped empower the young women to believe in themselves that they can actually also take on these mantles as we are heading towards the elections.
How has this added to the young Christians out there?
I think the most important thing is passing on the message. A message of hope, a message of faith in the Lord Jesus Christ as an anchor for the foundation of what you would call the young people in the nation of Uganda. So today has given us an opportunity to amplify that message, to instill that foundation of hope, that even as we are building a patriotic nation, the mind has to be anchored on the message of what the Lord Jesus Christ has told us about the whole world, his love, his conviction.
Why has the body today organized such a wonderful induction to the Kampala students?
Yeah, firstly, it's important for you to note that this is not the first time we are holding such induction for students, particularly of Kampala. We also not only organize inductions in Kampala for student leaders, but also organize these inductions across the country.
Hello, dear.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Namatov Ruth.
From which side, Ruth?
Progressive Secondary School, Chitintali.
Progressive Secondary School, Chitintali. How has this function added to you as a student's leader?
Well, I have basically learned how to be democratic.
Okay.
Because, democracy is not something very small that you can just look at and, just skip by an eye. But it is something that you really have to look at and, how best you can be a patriotic citizen and how you can be a national.
Basically, we have learned a lot from many important speakers, and they have told us that we have to organize what we call violent-free elections within our schools. I shouldn't be the one also within people rioting, throwing stones, yet I'm from this function. So they have trained us and they have equipped us.
Thank you very much. I would start with my name in Abracadabra. My name is Setongo Kisaasi, the outgoing chairperson of Kalinabili Secondary School and the incumbent Assistant General Secretary of Kampala District. So this event has really impacted on me in a way that I've learned how a leader should behave, actually how a patriot should behave, a person who loves the country, how they should love it and how they should cherish it and how they should frontier it and how they should advocate for everything that keeps on to the peace of the country. That's all.
Wow. And you?
My name is Mpuga Collins. I come from Kololo High School, and on the district level I serve as the Secretary Intercity Affairs. This event has been meaningful on my side.
Kura Moses, the Secretary of Information and Publicity at the district level, and the Chairperson of Students' Council from Eagles Nest Secondary School along Msaja Lumba Road. According to today's program, I really got a lot of stuffs about our Uganda. Our Uganda has a lot of sceneries like lakes, mountains, and many stuffs where you can't find in other countries. And this of the information that I've got today, it has just taught me to influence other people since I'm a leader, because being a leader, you have to influence people in a positive way so that they can be in a good way.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Okay. Yes, dear, what's your name?
My name is Chirawa Vicky.
From which side?
Speaker of Samson Memorial High School, Chevando.
Okay.
Yes.
What have you learned from today's interaction?
According to today's interaction, I have learned a lot of things, including core values that are the following: respect, teamwork, friendship, and some skills that include listening. Because some, I didn't know them, I didn't know some ideas on how to rule. But since I've come here, I've obtained more information and learned more things that will help me to rule and take up the government.
Wow. And what's your name?
Hello everyone, my name is Jenga Hanifa Mukunzi. I'm from Samson Memorial High School in Chebando, and I serve as the council president at school. Thank you.
So reflect from today and tell me what you've learned.
Oh, okay. According to this conference, I've got to learn many things like building myself confident, interacting with many people, and creating new friends and improving on personal skills. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It has really been a nice interaction with you, my dear. I think you've seen what we mean with leadership. Leadership comes from God, as earlier said. You've seen big men that have embraced leadership is fun. Let's be together next week. My name is Benoni Mokwaya, Uganda Broadcasting Corporation, U24 Television Uganda. Be inspired.